Rhode Island's iconic judge, Frank Caprio, has died this afternoon. The retired municipal court judge, he was well known nationally and internationally.
Absolutely.
While battling cancer, Judge Caprio shared his struggle publicly, asking for prayers, not sympathy. That vulnerability reflected his courtroom philosophy: justice, rooted in humanity. Millions followed because he listened, not lectured. How? Many judges connect with people this way. Ask yourself, would our justice system look different if more did?
For his, empathy and sense of humor in the show Caught in Providence.
Yeah, recently in 2023, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and shared his health struggles on social media, often asking for prayers at times.
Yep.
NBC 10's Gene Valicenti joins us now. Gene, you knew Judge Caprio very
This moment defined him. A young judge, ready to punish, stopped by his father's wisdom. Instead of enforcing with cold authority, he learned to judge with empathy. Do you think compassion strengthens justice or weakens it? Share your thoughts below, because this question still sparks debate in every courtroom.
well.
I did. You're right. He was a real Rhode Island icon whose fame spread well beyond this little state. As you said, the TV judge on Caught in Providence, first on local cable, later in national syndication, a big deal, and then exploding with millions of fans and followers on social media, where his final post just last night asked for prayers, with, now we know, time running short following a setback. Now, he was known as the compassionate judge, a listener, an authority figure able to dispense the medicine, but always mindful of the circumstances of those appearing before him, and more than willing to simply cut people a break if that's what made more sense. Though it turns out that was a learned behavior. Just last year, following publication of his autobiography, he told me how, as a new judge, he was inclined to rule otherwise, to be stern. But he learned a lasting lesson on day one, not from his law school, but from his father watching in court.
I professed that I did nothing different than what my father and mother taught me to do.
Judge Frank Caprio wasn't just a courtroom figure, he was a global symbol of kindness and justice. From viral clips to heartfelt rulings, he changed how people saw the law. Today, we revisit his legacy, his humanity, and the lessons he left behind. Stay tuned, this story matters.
And how they lived. My first day on the bench, a woman came in. She was obstinate. She was disrespectful. And she had 3 kids, and she kept saying, "I'm not paying anyway. I can't afford it." And she really riled me.
Yeah.
So I charged her the full fine. My father came in chambers afterwards. I said, "Dad, how did I do? My first day on the bench.
Yeah.
Did good, didn't I?" He said, "That woman." I said, "What woman?" "The one you charged, the one with the 3 kids. I said, "Yeah, she was disrespectful." He says, "No, you can't do that." He said, she was scared. Now maybe she can't feed her kids tonight. Maybe she's going to get evicted."
Yeah. Now that stuck with him, and maybe that framed his outlook on life. Now,
That lesson stayed forever. Caprio built a career proving justice isn't numbers, it's people. Even during his illness, he lived that principle. His compassion turned a local court into a worldwide inspiration. Would you want judges in your community to rule with empathy or strict law? The answer defines justice.
following that devastating diagnosis of cancer in his mid-80s, lived a full life. He was determined to fight, and he went through grueling chemotherapy, clinics in Massachusetts.
Judge Caprio leaves us with one truth: justice must see people, not just cases. His legacy proves empathy belongs in law. What's your takeaway? Rare exception or a model for all? If this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful courtroom stories with lasting lessons.
Massachusetts, down in Miami, and he had some success. He clawed back some good time. But in the end, he had a setback. He was in the hospital for the past 10 days. Judge Caprio leaving us. More coming up at 6 o'clock. Back to you.